Hey guys, welcome back to Trader Week. This is episode 7. I'm gonna try to make it very short, shorter than the previous video. So let's get to it. Like this week, it was a really, really quiet week. Like most of the opportunities actually happened during the Tokyo Asian session. So I did not really. I only probably like took one trade, and it was a loss, and that was it for me for the week. Like as you guys all know, I don't trade that much anymore. Like I focus mainly on the high probability setups of the week, and that's all I trade. If I lose two trades in the week, I'm done for the week. Like I know it's hard. Like it's hard to adopt that kind of mentality because like people like us as human, we used to actually working hard for our money. But like in trading, it's totally the opposite. Like you find yourself waiting most of the time than you are trading. So without further ado, let me just get to it. Okay, so here's a chart of GPJPY. As you can see here, buyers are actually in control, okay? Because you can see that market is making high, low, high, low, and so forth. So the favors is with the buys, not the sells, okay? So now we are going to jump onto the daily chart. Let's see what's going on here. Daily chart. You can clearly see that here as well. You know, price is actually approaching an area of resistance here, okay? So we were making higher low, higher low, and so on and so forth. Okay, so we know that for sure, we are in an uptrend. Okay, so let's go to H4. What do we have in H4? Okay, H4, we can clearly see again here, okay, that we are in an uptrend. Okay, but this is irrelevant to us because we want to focus on the recent price action. Okay, so what I like to do when I get to the H4, I like to place a line like this. Okay, I like to place a line like this. That way I only focus on like what's happening in the current week. Okay, I know I'm using this information to actually predict what's gonna happen in this week. Okay, so to block myself from all of this noise, I like to place a line like this, only focus on this because I already know that we are in an uptrend. You know, so here you can clearly see that okay, we had like you can call this was a range, right? Yeah, it was a range. Okay, price kept bouncing between these two areas right here. Okay, so it went up, it went down, it went up again, and it went down. Okay, so when it comes down here and fails to break this low, what are you expecting? You expecting price to actually go back all the way up to where? All the way up to there. Okay. So, but me, I don't like to trade support and resistance. I really it's not really my style. Like I don't find myself winning a lot when I trade like that. Okay. I always like to trade order blocks. I'll wait for like a move to show me something that I like, and then I will buy from there. Okay, so here clearly you can see that we were when price got here. Okay, so this was in the middle of the week. I think this was probably like Tuesday or Wednesday. Okay, and then boom, we started to move all we started to go up again. Okay, I was making higher higher low, higher high. Okay, so to me, this now is a break of structure, right? That's a break of structure for me. Okay, and that's the order block responsible for the break. Okay, and as you already know, I like to place a 50% line like that. Okay. Okay, so now we have a break of structure. What are we waiting for? We're just waiting for a mitigation back to that zone, and when we get a confirmation, we will do what we're gonna buy. Okay, let's jump down to the H1 to see what's going on. Okay, so you can clearly see that okay, price got here on like on Tuesday. Okay, and then on Wednesday, that's when start price actually reversal of the week. Okay, you can call this the reversal of the week. Okay, the weekly reversal. Okay, that price started going up. Like if you trade the 1 hour time frame, like you could have traded this order block as well. But me, I focus mainly on the H4. Okay, because the H4 guarantees that if you get that H4 order block in the week and then you get that mitigation, you get confirmation, it's almost guaranteed that price is going to go your way. Okay, so boom, then now we got that order block, right? Okay, then boom, let's go down to the M30. Let's see what's happening. Okay, so in M30, you can start looking for like more confirmation, like imbalances and all that stuff. Okay, so here we had an imbalance there. Okay, and then okay, that's the break of structure line, right? Break of structure, you see, market went up, it broke structure, right? And then it started to print equal lows. Okay, that's liquidity. Okay, this is a liquidity. Okay, so some people, like people that don't know the smart money concept, when they see stuff like this, like, okay, no, a price broke support and then it's resistance. Okay, boom, I'm gonna buy here. Can you buy? Yes, you can buy here, but only if you have your target here. Then yeah, it's guaranteed that you're gonna make money. Okay, I really don't like to talk down on like people that trade support resistance or break and retest, because those things do work. Okay, if you have a strategy that actually works for you, if it works for some people, they know how to use that strategy. Like I'll tell you, any strategy you use works. It's the application of it. Like how do you apply it? That's the issue. Okay, so boom, you would have made money here, but us smart money traders, like we know that okay, when it comes back down here and it does this, okay, now this qualifies as liquidity. So price will try to actually break this price action, drop down a little. See here, it's stopped by the imbalance in the 50% line, and then that's when price started to move. Okay. So I did not take this trade because this trade, like I said, happened during the Asian session. Because if you look at here, this was like 3 a.m. in the morning, the first entry, and the second entry was like at 4. Like, at this time in my country, I'm already sleeping. Like I'm asleep. Okay. But nonetheless, this was a very, very profitable. You could have set a limit order right here or at the 50% line, and your stop loss could have been below here. Okay. And you went to sleep, and when you woke up, you would have enjoyed this whole move for the rest of the day. Okay. This is like a 400 pip move. Yeah, this is a 400 pip move. So it was a really big move. It was a big move. Like if you were going for that, but if you were going for the 100% zone, you would have probably banked like 100 pips, okay, which is not bad. It's really nice actually. But if you had held it, if you had held it for the rest of the whole day, you would have made this easy for 400 pips. Okay. So that is it for this trade. I'm actually only going to do USD GBP USD. Okay. So GBP USD again, we were stuck in we were stuck at this consolidation here. Okay. Okay, we were stuck in this consolidation, but nonetheless, we are in an uptrend as well. Like to me, this is still an uptrend because lows are not being broken. So when lows are not being broken, you should already know that buyers are buyers are favored here. Okay. So buyers are favored here. Okay. So we'll look at it. It's the same type of concept with what happened with GBP JPY. Okay. So boom, we are this week, right? I'll place my line right like this. Okay. Place my line like this. Only to focus on what was happening here. Okay. You see here we were in a consolidation, right? Okay. Now here, boom, market make a high low, high low, higher high. Okay. They broke this, okay? Broke here. Okay, and then we had the candle responsible for that break, which was this order block right here. Okay, so now if you place your 50% line, okay, my 50% line, let me go down the time frame to see what happened. Get H1, we can just see we had a sudden drop like that, okay, and as soon as price touched the 50, that's when you turn. Very interesting. Okay, so let's look at the M15 to see if we had like a clear entry. Okay, M15 could have done something like this. Okay, okay, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Okay, so that's lower low, lower high, lower low. Okay, that's another lower low right there. Okay, so this could have been maybe your first entry because this is the opposition coming in right after hitting the 50% line. But nonetheless, like you should know that okay, this is now your the first obstacle. The first obstacle is basically an area where price is gonna you turn from and then to retest the 50% line and then go up again. Okay, so if you are like if you're an aggressive trader, you could have taken this, but nonetheless, price dropped down here again, and then it went up, it broke the structure. And if this is not clear for you, you just wait. Okay, you wait for this line to really wait for like a powerful candle to actually break above the zone. Okay, in this case, it was this candle right here. Okay, entry stop loss could have been below here. Okay, but if you're a conservative trader, you can join order flow. Okay, order flow is basically See the same concept we use in the higher time frame. It's the same concept that you use in the lower time frame. See here, what you can see here. This is a breaker structure, right? Breaker structure. Okay, breaker structure. What's the candle responsible for that break? Candle responsible for that break is this order block right there. Okay, so you wait for mitigation back to that zone, and if you get a pattern like that, that's the entry. Okay, so now this could have been your entry as well. Okay, and then price move all the way up and hit or target. Then again, did not take this trade. Why? This trade happened at 1:45 a.m. in the morning. I'm asleep, and there's just no way that I could have taken this. Maybe I could have taken like a 161.8, but you see, for the rest of the week, it got messy. You see, it got messy like this. I don't trade stuff like this. See, I like to wait for clear stuff like this, and then I trade. I like to trade easy things. I don't like to trade complicated things like this. Just to prove myself that I can trade. I wait for things that I can see at a glance. So guys, that is it for trade of the week. I hope you guys actually stuck to the end of the video. If you did, make sure to hit the like button, and don't forget to like and subscribe and join the free Discord channel. Okay. And with that said, I will talk to you in the next trade of the week. All right. Have a great week. Cheers.